Everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to look at Polkadot, or if you want to save the polka for the music industry for dancing, you can just call it Dot. These terrible dad jokes are free today only. You have my permission to use them in any way you see fit. So Polkadot on the weekly scale, where have we done? We have a little bit of a drop back here. Is that normal? Is that healthy? Are we concerned? No, we're not concerned. Yes, that's healthy. Could we go up immediately? Yes. Could we go down immediately? Yes. So the only way Polkadot is going down anymore is with Bitcoin, right? Altcoins like to ride down the ship with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin stays calm and doesn't do much, then altcoins and Polkadot specifically can start moving up quite rapidly. Hence this move here. Does this look familiar? I mean, 2 weekly red candles and then kaboom. So yeah, we could come down here. The lowest I would see Polkadot going, or many altcoins, right, is the 21-week EMA, which is the yellow line. Look back here, right? Wick right to it, then start pulling away. Okay, so we might not be done with this. We might be done with this. Okay, we don't try to predict what's going to happen. We just look at the charts, interpret the data, and that's why I make the videos, so you can figure it out for yourself. However, I do think the macro term is up. Okay. Up across all markets, right? This is normal. If you can't stomach a 10-12% pullback from coins, you're going to really hate the next one of these, because these will be coming. Hopefully we could stave off 60% drops until the bear market, which I think we will get one of those initially after our peak top. So, but that's a ways off in my opinion. So Polkadot is still looking quite lovely. Lots of bright futures ahead for Dot, in my opinion. Now, the 8-week SMA is the blue one, right? So when coins get really bullish, they tend to hold that. So we'll see if this, once this closes in 4.5 days, right? That's our timer. If we close right at this level or higher, then we're good to go off to the races again and do another one of these. So watch your altcoins, not just Dot. Whatever your favorite alt is, we need to be holding. Really bullish is if we close above the 8-week SMA. Pretty bullish is if we close above the 21-week EMA. So that is kind of your level of support. Not financial advice, but anytime you have a pullback in a bull market, 21-week EMA is usually where you'd want to be buying. Okay, next chart. The 5-day Gaussian channel. How about Polkadot here? So look at the bottom wick, right to the bottom of the 5-day Gaussian channel. Perfect bounce off of that. You could have got Dot back in July for about $10. Okay, so that was a pretty good move if you bought anywhere in this red. As I always say, anytime your coin or any coin is at the bottom of a 5-day Gaussian channel, usually go time to be going all in. And what happens when we're down here? Is all sunshine and flowers and rainbows and everyone's thinking I should buy? No, everyone's screaming, panic selling, and that's exactly when you can make the most money. Case in point, Dot. Okay, moving on. So this is the 5-day Gaussian. Can we go down here? Maybe. I don't really see it. That's a pretty big drop for just a temporary pullback, right? Let's go to the top wick and see what the kind of a move that would be. That would be a 36% drop. Not unheard of, but that's pretty severe. So that's still even another 15% down from where we are now. So I don't really see that happening, and we don't want that to happen, right? We don't want to retest the Gaussian channel. You want to get out of it and stay away from it as far as possible. So if you put it on a weekly scale, we could see kind of where our 21-week EMA is, and that's, like I said before, usually the bottom sign. You can have a wick slightly under it, but usually you're not going to go well under it. You can see how, I mean, it's over 10% away from even the 21 weeks. So I think we're clear on the Gaussian channel, and it's looking good, right? Dot's pulling away. We have what we need. We've came back. We've taken a breather. Now we can continue onwards and upwards. RSI, the relative strength index for Dot on the daily scale. We can't really gain a lot of information here, right? Dot's not that old of a coin anyway. So let's go up to the weekly chart, and you could say, well, how much data do we have there? Well, not much. I agree with you. But maybe we're starting to get some data. We will see. This could be very important over this closing week. Why? Well, I draw your eyes to that level, roughly this 55-ish, 55, 56 level. Why? Well, there's our initial bounce. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Support and resistance might be starting to form here on a bigger chart. And maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want a little bit of a broader kind of a support and resistance line. And I would agree with that as well. So maybe you have to encompass this and realize that this is where DOT likes to either remain bullish with a bounce or start to turn bearish with a break of this level. Now, we only have a few data points here, right? So not concrete just yet, but we will start to form this over time, over the next year, 2 years, whatever it is. DOT will start gaining this, and we can start to pick out levels where it likes to turn around. So we will see what we do here over the next week or so. This might update this week, depending on, and maybe we come down here, and maybe we actually do start paying attention to this. If we get a bounce like this, I mean, that would be great, but maybe in anything, right? Like anything up in this level, right? Something like that. We just, the key thing is, are we going to get a bounce somewhere around this box? And then, you know, using this going forward could be a helpful tool. So you don't want to do anything just on one indicator, but, you know, using this in conjunction with other indicators could be very helpful moving forward. So, okay, so DOT, momentum, stochastic RSI is your momentum of the move in the price. This is based on the RSI, if you're unfamiliar. So what do we got here? We have no momentum. So it's, you can't, it's like bowling, right? You drop the ball down. Where's the ball going? Nowhere. You got to have the forward momentum. We got to move back up in order for the price to really start moving again. So the good thing about being down here is historically, again, DOT's not that old, but most coins don't spend a whole lot of time down here. They usually like to bounce out of it. So that is the good news if you have any. The good news is what is down must go up. Is that how it works? That's the saying. For Polkadot, yeah, what I would want to wait for is a cross from both of these, the red and the blue, back into the shaded area, and then we're gaining some momentum to the big way. That's the definition of the stochastic RSI. We have to, the shaded box is on purpose. You want to wait for the move to go inside of here to confirm it. That's by the creators themselves. So no momentum right now. DOT's trying to wait on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts going back up a little bit, I have a feeling that we get a cross up here in the next handful of days, and then we can hopefully do one of these moves, and DOT you know, gets well above 50 all-time highs again, on the way to 100, 200. I think so. I think DOT will do quite well. I would be pretty shocked if DOT's under 150, $200, somewhere around that range before all is said and done this cycle. All right, see if I got any more. Don't think so. That's it for DOT. Stay patient, okay? We have to wait to see where these weekly candles close. The 8-week SMA would be great. If we come down more, don't panic. As long as we're closing any coin above the 21-week EMA, we're still in a bull market. Even if you close under it, right? We're still in a bull market, but unlikely that we go all the way down here. Maybe a quick wick, right? If Bitcoin just panic flash crashes, a lot of coins will come right to this, to their 21-week EMA, and then bounce off of it. So that's a good indication to watch for. We're going to test both of these lines multiple times on all coins on our way to 100K plus Bitcoin, okay? All coins will randomly, occasionally, often test both of those lines. Don't panic. These are normal situations, very healthy. Let's go. All right, crypto fear and greed index. We're at 52. We're at neutral. What does that mean? Well, we're in neutral. Nothing, can't get a whole lot of data out of this. However, we talked about this yesterday. We probably drop a little more if prices didn't recover, which they didn't. Now, what do we make of this? Well, look back in history. Look at these little flash crashes here, right? The same thing that happened yesterday is the same thing that's happened many times. Earlier this year, right? January 22nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you could even call 6 right here. 6 little mini scares, if you will, right? So maybe this is just the first one of this move up, right? Maybe this is the first one. We'll see what we do today. Looks like we're recovering a little bit. Maybe tomorrow we come back up and just, it looks like this, right? And then maybe we have another little quick one. And then when we get up here, if we get back to extreme greed, it's highly probable that Bitcoin is well on its way to all-time highs. I would say 65, 70K is not so far around the corner. So stay patient. Watch these charts. Fear and Greed Index. Just because you're in extreme greed or extreme fear doesn't mean you have to come out of it immediately. We've stayed in fear for a long time after that May drop. And we've stayed in extreme greed for months at a time back last year. So stay patient. Watch this, and we'll see. We'll update this daily. Let's see what else we got. Quote of the day. The tigers of wrath are wiser than the horses of instruction. It's kind of deep. I like that one. Experience is the best teacher. Car of the day. I may or may not be randomly visiting supercar sites and building custom cars. This is on McLaren's site. You can do the configurator, custom build. You can do your own paint. I think this is my choice. If you had to design one and it was free and going to be delivered to your house, this would be mine. This is their highest level paint options, like 14 stage paint, $40,000 option. I don't know if I'd spring for that. Just for the paint on top of the $350,000 price tag for this one. $40,000 paint option. It's 14 layers. It's like got white glass pearl in it. Pretty impressive. I like yellow. Yellow's way cheaper. Yellow's like a $2,000 option. Maybe we'll go for that one. But when infinite money and we're playing with Monopoly dollars, might as well do it all up. So did the carbon mirrors. We got the stealth wheels, the carbon headlight area, carbon everywhere. Carbon roof. Oh yeah. McLaren 720S. We will see which supercar is coming to the channel at the end of this cycle. One of them. I don't know. Probably this one. All right, that's it. I'll leave you with that. Polkadot. We're going to do well. Believe you, believe me. Together, we are we. I don't know. All right. I'll see you on the next one. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll pick one. We'll pick one of the big ones. Leave me a comment below. What do you want to see? None of the crap coins. We got Chainlink. Probably do that one. I mean, I haven't done Chainlink video in a minute. Chainlink, ADA, Matic, Engine. Those are kind of my gaming cryptos. I like those. We did Bitcoin yesterday. Ethereum. I could do Ethereum. Leave me a comment. One of those. Let's do one of those. All right. I'll stop talking now. You can go back to your day. Go stop ignoring your boss and go do something. Or your cat. Your boss or your cat. Which one are you closer to? Your boss or your cat right now?